Hey beauties, in today's Get Ready With Me video, you're going to see me create a smoky gunmetal taupe eye makeup look, perfect for a night out or of course on your birthday. So I'm just pulling my hair to the back, and now I want to apply moisturizer all over my face so that it's nice and plump and healthy looking. And you want to apply the moisturizer about 5 minutes before you apply your makeup so that it kind of has a chance to set in. So now that it's been 5 minutes, I'm taking a face primer and I'm just going to smooth this all over my skin so that the foundation goes on nice and smooth. Now I'm going to be using this product from Clarins. It's a kind of unique product. It basically fills in your wrinkles so that the concealer foundation doesn't cake into it. So I'm applying that onto my under eye circles as well as the sides of my mouth. Now I'm taking a full coverage concealer, which I'm just going to dab onto my under eyes. Alright, I'm just reaching for my foundation. I'm going to be using a medium to full coverage foundation, and I just want to spread out an even layer onto my hands so that it makes it easier to apply, and I'm going to be using a kabuki brush to just buff this all over my skin with in small circular motions. Before I apply any powders like blush and bronzer to my face, I want to start with my eyes first. I'm going to be taking a silvery gray, kind of gunmetal, metallic-y base. You can use any along those lines, kind of a hard color to describe. And I'm just patting this all over my eyelids using my finger. Now I'm going to be taking a matte black eyeshadow onto a small, precise round brush, and you want to pack this onto the very outer corner of your eyelid. First, you want to start off by basically creating a wing, and by that I mean you just flick it up on the outer corner and then fill that in on the upper lash line, and then you want to connect that little wing onto your crease. So you're basically creating like a little V on the outer corner of your eyelid, and with whatever product is left over on the brush, you just want to dab that onto the very inner corner of your crease. It's super important to blend this out so that you don't have any harsh lines, so I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush and just run this along the edges of that black eyeshadow. From the Naked 3 palette by Urban Decay, I'm going to take a kind of metallic-y silver eyeshadow, kind of a gunmetal shade, and just pack this onto my lid as well as a little bit onto my crease and onto that black eyeshadow we applied on the outer corner. And just because I wanted to have more of a taupe undertone to it, I'm taking this gunmetal-y shade with purple undertones to it and packing that right over that on top. And I do want to apologize that the lighting was not great in this video. I did change it halfway through, so you'll see a big improvement. But yeah, I didn't have time to fix the lighting when I was filming this, or I didn't realize it was so bad. So I do apologize for that. And now I'm taking another taupe eyeshadow. This one is more of a softer taupe, and I'm packing this onto the inner third of my eyelid. Now I'm taking this kind of soft, creamy eyeshadow color and popping this onto the inner corner of my eyes just to give it a slight highlight. Going back into that darker purple taupe shade, and I pointed to the wrong one. This is the right shade, that dark purpley shade. You want to get this onto a flat liner brush and apply this onto your lower lash line, going from the very outer corner of your lash line and bringing it all the way to the inner corner. And just because it is my birthday, and if you know me, you know I love dramatic eye makeup looks, I want to go into the darkest shade in the palette, which is a dark purpley black shade, and just apply this onto the very outer corner of my lash line. Now I'm going to use a small fluffy tapered brush to sweep away any eyeshadow fallout, and then I'm going to take this brightening eye powder and just apply a little bit of that onto that tapered brush and just sweep this onto my under eyes to really make sure I got rid of any of that fallout. Now I'm going to take a black liquid liner, and I want to line my upper lash line with this, creating kind of a medium to thick line with it, and you want to wing it out on the very outer corner. You also want to take that liquid liner and kind of flick it out in the inner corner, creating kind of an extended line on that inner corner of your eyelid to make your eyes look longer and also add more drama to the look. So at this point I just realized that the lighting sucks, so I went back and added another light, and this kind of washed out the eye makeup look. So it is a little bit darker in person, but I wanted to make sure that you guys could have a good idea of what the eyeshadows look like all together. And now I'm just going with a black pencil liner and lining my waterline with it. Going back into this palette and that dark purpley shade, I'm just adding a little bit more into the outer corner, just because I felt like it wasn't dark enough. Alright, before I apply mascara, I want to do my eyebrows. So using a brow pencil that's the similar shade to your own eyebrows, you just want to draw in your eyebrow where you need it to be drawn in with small little brush stroke motions. Now I'm going to take a brow powder that's pretty much the same shade as my own eyebrows. It's just a little bit lighter, and I'm going to use this to fill in the inner corner of my eyebrows with a small angled brush, and I'm just using small brush stroke motions. Now I'm using a powder about 3 to 4 shades lighter than my eyebrows, and with a small fluffy brush you just want to run this along the entire eyebrow to just fill it all in together. And now I'm taking this waxy product that comes in the brow kit, and I'm running this along my eyebrows to keep them in place throughout the day. And once you get that all over your eyebrows or coat them with it, you want to take a spoolie brush and comb your eyebrows in place. For this look, I'll be applying both false lashes as well as mascara. I really want it to be nice and dramatic, so I'm applying a few coats of lengthening mascara onto both my top and bottom lashes. Now I'm grabbing my favorite false lashes, which are a long, kind of wispy pair of lashes, and I'm just popping these bad boys onto my eyes now that I have some eyelash glue on it. You want to wait for the eyelash glue to set on the eyelashes for about 30 seconds before you apply them, and now I'm just kind of adjusting it with tweezers. And I do apologize for this awkward angle, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to put those false lashes on. And because I kind of assumed you guys didn't want to watch me in this awkward angle again while I put on the other lash, I went ahead and skipped that part. So now I have both false lashes on, and I'm just taking a black liquid liner, the same one we used earlier, and running this over the lashes to help blend them in better, because a lot of that eyeliner kind of came off and smudged off when we put on the false lashes. Alright, so now that I've got the eyeliner onto my lashes, this is the completed eye makeup look, and just keep watching to see what I do to the rest of my face and my lips. I'm going to be contouring my skin, and I'm going to be using a matte brown powder for this, and I'm just applying that onto a fan brush, and I'm running this on a straight line along the hollows of my cheekbones. It's easier to suck in your cheekbones in order to find the hollows of your cheeks, so that's why I'm making those awkward face motions. And now I'm running this along my temples as well as my jawline. And if you're not sure what exactly contouring is or how to do it, I do have a separate tutorial filmed on this in full details, which I will link in the sidebar below in case you're interested. And I'm just using a kabuki brush to buff that out, and now I'm running the same product along my nose in 2 parallel lines using a small little fluffy brush. Using a bronzer, I'm going to apply this onto a fluffy, precise brush and run this basically right over the hollows of our cheeks. So this is going to help blend out that contouring we did as well as warm up the rest of our skin. I'm keeping the blush super simple with this look. I'm using a soft, mellow pink color and I'm just running this along my cheekbones as well as the apples of my cheeks. Now I'm going to use a highlighting pencil. This one has a creamy vanilla undertone to it and I'm running this along my cupid's bow and just blending that out with my finger to give it a highlight. This helps your lips look a little bit fuller, and I'm just moisturizing them with chapstick and now taking a lip liner that's about 1 to 2 shades darker than my natural lip color. I'm running this right along or over my lips to help give them definition, and once I get to the center of my bottom lip, I'm going to draw a straight line down it to create a pout. Because the eyes are already so dramatic, I want to keep the lips nice and simple, so I'm just finishing them off with a light pink lip gloss. And just to exaggerate the fullness and pout of your lips, you want to take a light shimmery lip gloss and just dab that onto the center of your lips, and it's going to look like the light is hitting it. So now I'm just taking my hair down and kind of grooming myself up, and this is the completed look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and we'll try it out. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I do apologize about the lighting. I did film this video the day of my actual birthday right before I went out, so I didn't really have time to fix the lighting, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and please don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment.